All right. So today, right at open, we had launched up. Crazy. I missed it. I was super tired and angry. Didn't matter. I was expecting price to retrace and hopefully bid at a lower point than 220 area, but that's a-okay. I saw a higher low forming. That first initial trade, I was trying to trade against this leg to leg LVN. Didn't happen. I kind of call that bad execution, but I did hop in a little late on that one. Luckily, it just ran off with me. At that point, I was seeing that exhaustion and thinking like, oh shoot, maybe I should pull out, but I was like, nah, I got higher targets like 5-minute opening range mid and what was the overnight high. And I set my stop to break even. Fuck me, dude. Again, like from yesterday, it takes my stop and it runs for the moon. Fuck you. Speaking of 5-minute opening range mid, well, here's me trading against that. Again, my stop gets hit, a-okay. It was a little too low, I'll be honest. I re-enter pretty much at the same point. As you can see to the right, there's an LVN on the larger leg-to-leg volume profile. I'm pitted against that absorption that's happening with the sell side. Dom flip, I'm in. My targets are again that overnight high, or no, that top of balance, and then I'm targeting IB high, which did eventually get hit, but I'll show you guys that. So what kind of, I don't know, I'm not gonna say frustrated or kind of got to me. We just missed my take profit, and I'm like, damn, like I didn't think about rotations, you know. I definitely should have added on like the second or third time it touched a level of where I entered by the 5-minute opening range mid and added on contracts, or I should have just exited fully and then done some rotations. Either one would have been optimal, you know. I'm more on the preference of adding on because we try to go to the downside. We're overall at this point where it's like the bottom of the volume profile, we're going up, you know. And so adding on at these points and exiting at the top of this range would have been optimal. I missed my opportunities, but I did eventually take those. So those two on the right are two add-ons of one contract M and Q each. And, you know, I set my stop below the 5-minute opening range mid. And I believe that's also overnight high. So, you know, getting those in, getting some extra cash flow, that feels good. As price was approaching my first take profit, I was seeing those large buy orders, which are those blue bubbles, which may signify some sort of absorption happening or acceleration. You can use this along with a delta map. It's pretty much around the same almost. You will see if you look to the left on this photo right here, the instances where there are large buy orders, and that signifies the start of the downside. And that's happened multiple times, but also start of initiation or a push. When that happened, I was like, damn, should I just exit right now? You know, I was really hesitant when that first tilt happened, but I held out, boom. And then we slowed down like crazy. I think everyone's waiting for Powell to speak for FMOC. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put my stop right here. It's probably gonna do a breakout retest, but I really don't care. Securing my profits, worst case scenario, like whatever. We eventually hit IB high, which is cool, but that is also near when Powell was supposed to speak. By the way, nothing happened as a result of that. So, cool. With volume dying down, I'm pretty sure this is the end of my day. I may sit here for a couple 30 minutes or so, just to see if any more action happens. I might just hop on simulated trading or just take my payday and walk away. I really do hope, you know, days like this make me fantasize like, damn, what would the future be like, you know? But I will say some key takeaways. I was patient. My thesis was good. Execution, not so much. You know, that first trade, that thesis was great on. But moving out stop to break even, what are you doing, bro? You should have just added on, you know? But that's the pain point that is going to push me to learn. I just want to drive more into or dig more into having my execution follow my thesis and waiting for thesis to develop, so that limits the amount of trades happening. Now, If thesis is not developing, but ranges are developing, then enact on those ranges and expect rotations, right? But outside of that, that's pretty much everything. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.